good morning. How's everyone doing? It is so good to be back. We took a break last week. We were out of town and it was just going to be harder to get this done while we were visiting with family. So we took the week off. I hope that you enjoyed it and that you took advantage of the time that you had off to do some great learning and some great practicing in your Montessori journey. How is everybody doing? Let me know how you are and where you're watching from. It is so good to see everybody. I am so excited about today's topic. I say that every week, but it is very important that you stay encouraged and stay excited in your Montessori journey. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't get sad. Don't get lost. We are here together to grow and flourish and be successful. All right. So I am your Montessori coach, and I am so happy to be here. Let's get started. Hey there, this is Tanya Wright from MasterTheMontessoriLife.com, the place for Montessori lovers ready to make themselves centered, organized Montessori guides, nurture happy, normalized children, and create smooth, successful Montessori days. Let's get you closer to your transformation today. Welcome. Welcome to MasterTheMontessoriLife.com, and I am so excited that you are here in the Master the Montessori Life show, which is a weekly or almost weekly show that we do every single week, and almost every single week. And we grow together, we learn together. It is so exciting to have you here and that you are interested in learning more Montessori. So let me invite you to two different groups that I have on Facebook. I know that Facebook was acting funny this week, but you know what? It seems to be back to normal. So if you are homeschooling, no matter what you're doing, whether it's Montessori or not, you are welcome to the Natural Homeschool Community. There we talk about different homeschooling ideas, all homeschool methods. So even if you are lost about what homeschool method to use, you are more than welcome to come and learn and grow with us there. And if you're doing Montessori only, then don't forget to join the Montessori Way prep room, because that is where we do lots of prepping in terms of learning Montessori things, Montessori lessons, Montessori topics, all things Montessori. So if you are interested in Montessori, join the Montessori Way Prep Room. The way you join these groups is very simple. You go to Facebook, and then in the search window, you're going to type the group name. So if you want to join the Natural Homeschool Community, type that in there, and then click. It will send you to the different categories. So you find groups and you will see it there. Join, and that's it. Same with the Montessori Way Prep Room. You just type it in the search window. It will show it to you. Then you request to join. And that is all. That is it. It's super simple, super easy. And you are on your way to growth. I want you to be successful, okay? Now, I also want to invite you to signing up to our weekly emails. Why? Because, like I said, Facebook was acting funny this week. So whenever something is going on, it is easy to communicate via email. You don't miss a thing if there's a great resource, if there's a free printable, which I do have right now on the blog. You go to MasterTheMontessoriLife.com and you will see that there is a free printable for you. And that is how you find out via email about everything. If there is a new resource, if there is a new lesson, if there is a new blog post, anything, right? Any new trainings, you will find out. I don't overwhelm you with emails. It's just the once a week that I give you all of the information so you stay up to date without missing a thing. All right. So I wanted to make sure that I invited you to that as well. And now let's get started with our training. Today's topic is tips to incorporate fall into your Montessori environment. Oh, I love fall, guys. It is the best time of the year. October is my favorite. Let me know in comments when your favorite month of the year is and why, or maybe your favorite season. My favorite season is fall, and it is because I just love the crisp, cooler autumn air. I love sweater season. I love hot drinks. And October is my birthday month. So I am so excited about my birthday month too. So whether you are at a Montessori school or you are doing Montessori at home, you will want to watch this training for sure, because I want you to come and find out how you can highlight and celebrate in fall, obviously, in your Montessori environment without stressing out about it, making it simple, making it easy. So today I'm going to share with you 3 different ways that you can incorporate fall very easily. Keep it simple, keep it sweet, keep it very affordable, and it's going to make a big difference in your Montessori environment. So let's talk a little bit more about it. Make sure that you have some notes and write down some of these tips or all of these tips, and you can literally turn around and start working on these today. Number 1, let me get to slide number 1. All right, let's do it this way then. There we go. Nope. 1. Oh, it's moving on its own. There we go. All right, there it is. Number 1, Montessori environment fall decorations. That is right. You're going to make your Montessori environment look beautiful. In following the Montessori method, your Montessori learning environment is to always be clean, organized, and decorated in a way that is pleasing to the eye, right? It's supposed to be attractive without being overbearing, without being the center of attention. When it comes to decorating for different seasons or holidays, the same rules apply. It is still supposed to be clean, organized, and decorated in a way that is pleasing to the eye. Children learn so well when they are immersed in the learning experience, of course. Make it a point to decorate the Montessori environment for fall this season, and make sure that it represents a great learning experience, not just decorating for the sake of decorating. Really put a little bit of thought into it, okay? Decorate the Montessori prepared environment with maybe some pumpkins, like you can see on the slide, some fall wreaths that the children can help make, maybe a bowl of small pumpkins and gourds, maybe change some of the colors to some fall colors, yellows, reds, browns, oranges, you know the drill. I love to even incorporate metallic colors such as copper and gold, because those are also falling into the browns and yellows, but they give a little special look. Keep it simple but homey. Don't spend a lot of money on this. Make sure the children will notice the decorations without being too big of a distraction from the actual work. You can decorate the entire Montessori environment, or if you prefer, just have a little corner in the Montessori classroom that is dedicated for fall, like you see on this slide. There's just a little corner in the environment. You are the Montessori teacher, so you decide, all right? Make it beautiful and simple. Keep it easy to do, easy to maintain, and easy to tear down as well. Next, set up some fall works. These are Montessori fall activities, okay? So you want to make sure that you make a little bit of room on your shelves, or maybe dedicate a table that during that season of fall, dedicate a table, or maybe dedicate a small shelf exclusively for fall activities, fall works, okay? As Montessori educators, see if you can match up children's sensitive periods with age-appropriate fun fall activities. I am not saying that you have to go all in and do big things such as a corn maze and things like that. But, not at all. But if you want to, that's all right too. You can go big or go home. Just kidding. But what I'm trying to say is that you want to incorporate some Montessori friendly fall themed activities that will bring fall into your environment. You can aim at the sensorial side and do some of the fall smells like pumpkin spice and cinnamon, things like that, where the children get to experience some of those fall smells. You can also incorporate some of the sensorial tactile, different things that they can feel, like the corn, how that feels, as opposed to some crunchy fall leaves and things like that. You can also collect things like pine cones and gourds, small pumpkins, corn husks, and corn of different colors. It can just give you a variety of ideas for sensorial and for practical life, actually, because there's the sense of touch, there's the sense of taste, there's the sense of smell, there's the visual too, the different colors of the corn. They can sort the corn in different groups. They can sort the pumpkins by different size, different shapes. So there are so many things that you can do when it comes to the sensorial side. But I also want to talk to you about the practical life side. All right, the practical life. There are so many activities that you can do with children, or that children can do on their own, actually, when you set them up correctly in the Montessori environment, that are fall themed, that are fall related. For example, you can have, I've had this before in my environment with my children. I had a very shallow basket with a corn right there, just obviously uncooked. And the children would use their thumbs or their fingers, different small tools, to push the corn kernels off of the cob. They would push them off, and it was such a satisfying activity for them. I don't know why, but they just loved pushing those corn kernels off of the cob, and then they would use those for sorting activities because they were different colors. They could also make different artwork with them, like necklaces with the corn kernels glued on, and they would make patterns with the different colors. You can have the dark burgundy color corn, you can have the yellow, the golden corn, you can have the bluish corn, all different colors. They sell them very readily here in the United States in supermarkets around this time around fall. So you should be able to find them easily there. So those are great activities. You can also show children how they can make dolls out of corn husks, and you can look that up online. Just look at dolls, corn husks. The husks are the leaves that you peel off of the corn. You can make dolls and different things, different crafts with those corn husks, right? Besides making tamales, which are my favorite. But that would be a little too complicated for children to do on their own. Then you can also have children count pumpkin seeds. You buy a packet of seeds, pumpkin seeds, or if you're going to be obviously carving some pumpkins, you collect the seeds, you can bake those after you wash them, and you can have children count with pumpkin seeds instead of the number counters. So you're using a Montessori activity, but you're changing it up a little bit to make it more fall related. You can also have children transferring pumpkins or small pumpkins or gourds from one basket to another. You can show children how to cut apple pie slices. That is a great activity to do, obviously. They will require some supervision with this one. It can get messy, but you know what? They will super enjoy doing that around snack time and then enjoy it as a little treat if their parents say it's okay. You can also teach children how to make the apple cider. And it's very easy if you buy the mix, the packets that already have everything that you need for the apple cider. All children need to do is have the warm water, pour the warm water, and then use a teaspoon and measure the mix to add, and then they stir it to make the apple cider. So there are so many ideas that you can do with children that are hands-on, that are Montessori friendly, that are fall related. Remember that children have the freedom of choice though. So keeping original Montessori materials on the shelves is important. Don't say, okay, away with all the original Montessori materials and it's all going to be fall this time. Remember, children like predictability, they like consistency, and changing a work or two at a time is okay, but if you're changing everything, can really throw them off, can really distract them, and it might be affecting them in ways that we are not considering. So just watch out for that, okay? Keep original Montessori materials, and like I said, have maybe the top shelf for fall activities, or maybe have a specific shelf or a specific table for the fall activities, but don't just do away with everything and make it all fall because of the reasons I explained. Children also have freedom of movement in the Montessori environment. So let them do these activities on the floor and at the tables. Explain to them that they are just like regular Montessori works, but that they are fall related. All right. And now I'm going to show you a little commercial, if you will, that I want to talk to you about, and then I will give you point number 3 at the end of this little commercial. So stay with me. I will be right back. All right. What did you think about that? So, that is a bundle that I put together with fall activities that is all printable, 100% printable. You can get it at shop.masterthemontessorilife.com, and then you will search fall, or you can search in the different drop down menus. When you go to holidays or seasons, you can find fall. But the easiest is you just go to shop.masterthemontessorilife.com, and then in the search window, you type in fall, FALL, and it will take you there. It's super easy to do. So, number 3, set up fall printable activities. So, we discussed how you will decorate the environment to celebrate fall, to incorporate fall into your Montessori environment. You will also have hands-on fall-themed activities that are Montessori friendly. We discussed Sensorial and Practical Life. Don't forget that those are very important because they touch on practicing the fine motor skills, obviously, and they just are so much fun for children. The third one is to set up fall printable activities. This is the last option I have to put together for you. So they have to be Montessori inspired. They have to be educational. And guys, they have to aim at children's open sensitive periods. All right. So let me tell you right now, I am not against topic or subject themed printables. I am not. What I am against is to think that if you buy a bundle that you need to have or set everything up all at once and that all children will be ready for all of these activities. I want you to follow the child, set out the works that the child is ready for and interested in. So let me share with you a bundle that I have put together for fall, like you saw in the little commercial. This fall Montessori bundle has 10 printable activities, and they are great to practice fall themed skills or skills in a fall theme way. They will practice eye-hand coordination, fine motor skills, dexterity, the alphabet, so language arts, fall vocabulary. They will learn fall words, as you saw with the 3-part cards. They will learn about science botany with the parts of the leaf and the parts of the fruit, an apple, and so much more. So this bundle has 63 pages, and it includes the activity where you decorate the children's hair with fall related objects. That one is so much fun for children because it expands their creativity, their imagination, but they are also practicing the fine motor skills, and they are looking at patterns as well. It is so great. The symmetry drawing is incredible. I have seen amazing things happen in children's coordination and their drawing, pencil control, all of those things with the symmetry drawings. If you start with the easiest one and work your way to the harder one, you will definitely see improvement as the child goes along. Then you have the lace looming. The lace looming is the one where you have the shapes. You see it on the slide. You have the owl and you do the hole punch, and you teach the children 2 different ways to lace. 2 different ways. The way that's over and under, and the one that's over and around, over and around. So you will be able to teach children 2 different ways to lace around these fall themed pictures. You have the leaf feeding activity where there's a button and a strip. That was the very first activity in the commercial. And you will show the child how to feed the leaves through the button into that strip. That's fine motor skills, eye-hand coordination. It is so great because children have to be careful to not tear the leaves and to not fold or bend or damage the button as the leaves go through. So it is a great activity to teach children how to care for things and to be paying attention, be mindful of what they are doing. They can't just be distracted and turn around and be doing something else at the same time. Then you have the paper strip looming. That one is where children are going to learn how to weave the paper through above and underneath, right? Over and under like this, and create a nice placemat. You can even laminate it once they are done and use that as a placemat for fall, or use it on the tables for Montessori works during the fall season. And it is a great activity for them. Then you also have the parts of the fruit printables where children will label the different parts of the fruit. We use an apple because it is fall related, right? We also learn the parts of the leaf with these printables. Children will be able to label them. Now, this one is a really good one, the fall leaf patterns. Children will learn 4 different patterns using leaves. And those are the pictures that you see at the very top of the pile on the slide. Those are the ones where children will learn patterns A, B, A, B. So they will keep adding leaves that follow that pattern. They will learn A, B, B. They will learn A, B, C patterns and so forth. So they will learn 4 different patterns. That is very important for visual discrimination and for just knowing the predictability and the continuity of things. Patterns are very important. Children love patterns. So this is a great activity for them. And lastly, you have the fall alphabet 3-part cards. The 3-part cards are so much fun. We love 3-part cards and they are beautiful. These 3-part cards are with the fall alphabet. So you have 26 cards plus the main card. You have a card for A, B, C, D, and every letter of the alphabet plus the main card. And for every letter of the alphabet, children will be learning a fall vocabulary word. So all of the words in this 3-part card set is fall related. They're fall words, and it will make it so fun and easy for children to do. You can show them with the 3-period lesson how to use these. You can teach them those words. You can do them during circle time. You can do it anytime that you want, but children will be learning fall words with these cards, and they're so beautiful and they're so much fun. So I want you to consider taking a look at this one because there are so many printables out there. For making this bundle, I really put thought into it. I wanted to be very varied. I didn't want it to aim at the same skill every time. I really wanted it to be varied. So we're touching on the science botany where they're learning parts of the fruit and the leaves. And I wanted to do the eye-hand coordination and the dexterity. All of those wonderful skills are so important. And I want children to learn. So remember, as you follow the child, you will know which activities to set out that are printable, which to set out that are hands-on, and how to decorate your environment. You should consider decorating your Montessori environment for fall. These are your key takeaways, okay? It can be small and simple, or it can be as elaborate as you want. Plan on putting together several fun fall activities with typical fall materials, such as corn and pumpkins, gourds, etc. Focus on the Montessori practical life subject. So think practical and relevant to life. But I did also mention some great sensorial activities. Think about the 5 senses and how you can incorporate activities that are fall related that aim at those 5 senses. The aims here, though, are independence and confidence. So as children move into doing these activities, they should be able to feel more confident. Also, take account of the fact that these activities are relevant to the children's sensitive periods. Yes? Okay, don't forget. Observe, pay attention, and never forget to follow the child. Lastly, keep it simple and have a fun fall, guys. Let me share with you the link to this set of activities, okay? So I'm going to be sharing with you right now. Let me show it. Well, I won't scroll through. I will just show it to you. You're going to go to masterthemontessorylife.com/tips-for-fall. And you're going to find all of these tips there right now. And as soon as this live training is over, I'm going to edit it and add it to the podcast and add the video to this link, masterthemontessorylife.com/tips-for-fall. And you will see all of these activities there. Also, how to get the resources that I mentioned. All right. So I want to make sure that you know that. And with that said, I hope that you had a great time learning so much with me about fall. Now go out and make your Montessori environment beautiful for fall. Enjoy it, and I will see you next week.
I
Bye.
appreciate you sharing time with me today. You have tons of choices about what you're listening to, and I love that you chose Master the Montessori Life Show. Thank you. Well, that's it for today. Until next time, this is Tanya Wright with masterthemontessorilife.com. I hope that you will take the time to digest the training to create solutions that will bring about smooth, successful Montessori days for you. Let's get you closer to that transformation today.